DHS saying, quote, while the subject and law enforcement were in a struggle on the ground, 2 subjects came out of a nearby apartment and also attacked the law enforcement officer with a snow shovel and broom handle.
That is just an example of Minnesota being a place where we help our neighbors.
Take out that phone and hit record. Help us create a database of the atrocities against Minnesotans, not just to establish a record for posterity, but to bank evidence for future prosecution.
Hey everyone, Dronetek here, back again with another great example of the "it's different when we do it" mind virus run amok. Today on CNN, State Senator Bobby Joe Champion, of course a Democrat, characterized a vicious assault against federal agents as, quote, just an example of Minnesota being a place where we help our neighbors.
I don't think he gives a shit.
And that's not even the worst part. It gets even more unhinged.
If there were neighbors and others who came out to help this person, that is just an example of Minnesota being a place where we help our neighbors.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
No one is above the law.
The law is the law, and no one should be above it.
Yes, nobody is above the law.
No one is above the law.
No person is above the law is a bedrock principle of American justice.
No man is above the law, no matter what the crime.
And I agree with you. No man is above the law, and no person is above the law.
If there were neighbors and others who came out to help this person, that is just an example of Minnesota being a place where we help our neighbors. And we are clear that the ICE agents have been coming here, and there's over 2,000 of them. And they've been attacking and terrorizing our state. So yes, neighbors will come out and be helpful. I'm not certain if they had brooms or a shovel. That is to be further investigated.
If they did, in fact, have some sort of weapons to use to attack the ICE officer, would that change your opinion of whatever unfolded next?
Actually, no, right?
I should have let you. What the fuck?
Because from our vantage point, we wanted to make sure, and always wanted to make sure, that Minnesotans are being dealt with properly. And when we think in terms of any pursuit or any apprehension of anyone, there's a way for you to do your work where it's respectful and it's fair. We unfortunately have seen ICE not be respectful, not be fair, but to be illegal and to attack and to be very aggressive with Minnesotans. And to see that the federal government has made a decision to attack and send more and more agents here and allow them to be allow them to misbehave, we think that's a tragedy and a travesty.
That is one big pile of shit.
You know what's illegal is attacking and assaulting officers who are carrying out their lawful duties.
Another rule for us.
These are the same people who robotically repeated for several years that no one is above the law, which we all knew was BS because the law never applies to Democrats. They always have a carved out excuse from the rules for themselves. This is what I've always said makes the left so dangerous, because it doesn't matter who or what the group is. They can simply say that this group is being rude or attacking them, and then they basically are justified to do whatever they want. The reason there are so many ICE officers there are because it's a sanctuary city and Democrats let them in by the tens of millions. Oh, but that's different because the laws and the rules don't apply to them because of all the reasons and excuses he just gave there. The entire purpose is clearly to normalize leftist violence in pursuit of their agenda goals. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments, and if you're still here, you might as well hit that like button and subscribe. I do post on a regular basis, so make sure to keep checking back for more. Thanks a lot.